Welcome back everyone, Nash Rathbone here. The other week I was taking a look through Fasttech, the Fasttech website, and I found this little fellow here, this little Carabiner Prybar. It is by MLD, whoever that lot might be, but MLD. It's got a nice little cat's logo here. It is actually made from TC4 titanium. These are obviously, I think, stainless steel, these little additional plates here. And it comes with this little quarter-inch drive bit. This is a, let's have a look, it's a Phillips number 2 bit in there. Right, let's take a closer look at it, guys. Okay then, so what stands out immediately is this very nice Damascus style pattern on this plate here. I'm not sure how it's done. I don't think it's genuine Damascus. I think it's either painted or etched on or something or other. But you can certainly feel it. It's quite rough to the touch. It's not smooth at all. So I'm not sure, as I say, whether it's painted or etched or what. But it's black around the edges as well, look guys. This plate here is just plain. We're held together with some Torx screws here. We can see the MLD logo, and that's been similarly etched in, because again you can run your finger across it and feel it. The MLD logo here is stamped in. You can feel that nicely. We have a little hole here. You can either put some like paracord in here to make it like a lanyard, or you can put it through a key ring. We have this is titanium too, the bar here, that's a spring bar, is also made from titanium too, guys. Quite nicely finished too. And it looks like you might be able to use this part as a bottle opener too. We'll get Mrs. Rathbone on that later on, see what she can do with it. You can see it's a nice wide, you could probably use this as a scraper as well as a pry bar. And we've got some quite nice diamonds on the end here as well, look guys, that's quite good, I like that. Overall finish, very nice indeed. I actually purchased this myself from Fasttech. Cost me £10 and something. I can't remember how much it was. What I'll do is I'll pop it down here for you guys to take a look at the price. I think what we better do is just take a look at a few dimensions first. Right, and so I threw my vernier gauge all over this earlier on, and I came out with the measurements. It's 77 millimeters long. You're looking at 21.6 millimeters wide. Now the thickness on the thing across the two plates just here, 17.7 millimeters, and the stock thickness of the titanium itself is 4.1 millimeters. What have Mrs. Rathbone's kitchen scales got to say about it? Well, when it makes its mind up, 30 grams, or 1 1/8 of an ounce. Okay, so taking a look at it then. So we've got the carabiner here, so you can like clip it onto your belt loop that is, or backpack maybe. You can put like a key ring through here. Maybe we can get some. There it is, there's my paracord then. Maybe we can get some paracord through there, which would be quite handy. Yes, we can, look. So you can put yourself a very nice paracord lanyard on there too, guys, if you wanted to. You could also use one of those very small key rings and pop one of these like little small carabiners on there, so you can attach it and detach it from your key ring quite quickly if you wanted to. Or alternatively, you could just simply clip it onto your keyring like so. Now when it arrived in from Fasttech, it was in this package in here, and it was all actually vacuum sealed. You can take a look at this little bit of video here I took before, just before I opened it, and as I say, you can actually see it was vacuum sealed in there, and it was also nicely covered in a little bit of oil too, to keep it in good condition. It's pretty well presented when I got it. You can actually buy it in, because this one, my particular one, the one I like, it's got a little bit of like Damascus effect here, but there is another version you can get on Fasttech where the whole thing has been finished in like this Damascus finish as well, with this bit plain. There's a picture. It costs a little bit more money, that one though, and I much prefer this one here, guys, to be honest with you. As you can see, we have a Phillips number 2 screwdriver bit which comes out. It's quite a strong little magnet in here. There's a little magnet in there, holds it in place, and if you want to use it as a screwdriver you can pop it in here like so, and it is actually held in place by the same magnet. As I say, it does come with this Phillips number 2 bit, but it will take any of this style 1/4 inch drive bits. I've got a load of them down in the garage. I think what we better do is take it down there, or the workshop even, take it down to the workshop and just see what it can handle. Okay, so here we are in the workshop then, guys. Nothing, as I say, if you remember, the little Carabiner Prybar here comes just with one little Phillips number 2 bit with it, but I mean, you might carry a set like this around with you, and if you do, then you can use these in here as well, because they'll all fit. Let's pull this one out for a start. They'll all go in there like so, and they're held in with a magnet, so you can screw whatever you like with it. You might even have a little socket adapter like this fellow here, and again that too will fit in the little slot like so. So of course we'll be giving this a go with some nuts and bolts as well, guys. Anyway, what we better do is just start with the standard bit that comes with it and see what it can do with putting screws into a bit of wood then. Right then, so I've been out to my local hardware store and I bought this, just one, brand new, this is a posi drive screw here, so we better give that a go. Make a hole in the wood about there somewhere, pop the screw in, and then we'll take the little Prybar multi-tool thing, pop it into the screw like so, and give it a go. Yeah, it's quite comfortable to use, guys. Makes it quite easy to use as well. Get a good, if you don't drop it that is, get a goodly amount of torque on it. It's quite easy to use. Very easy. So, not a bother at all, as I'm sure you can see there. So how does it work with other bits? Well, as you can see, I've got this long series bit here, quite a lot longer than the standard one that comes with it, as you can see there. Let's give that a go. Get that back in there. There we go. Right in. Yep, plays quite nicely with that too. Yep, brilliant. Alrighty, so I've got this whopping great big long screw here, which is like a, as you can see, slot headed screw. So what we'll do is we'll try the prying end of the tool to see if we can get it into some wood then. Let us make a hole for it, about there somewhere. Pop him in, because it's quite a largish screw is this. Get him started in there. There we go, right in. Oh, it's going to fall over. Yeah, it's not doing too bad a job at screwing it in there, guys. Doing a pretty good job actually, it's quite easy. It's got a good grip of the screw head. I know it's a sort of Prybar style, you know, it's flat one side, angled the other, but it's still getting a good grip of the screw itself. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's quite good actually, it's quite comfortable to use. Have we done any damage to the Prybar tip? Not really, there might be a bit of a mark just there on there, but there's not a lot going on, I don't think, guys. Okay then, so what's it like as a Prybar then? Let's give it a go. I've got some 10mm staples in here. We'll give those a go. Okay, let's see if we can oik it out, shall we, guys? Oh, if we can get it underneath it, get it out in one piece, possibly, be nice. Yeah, sort of. Can't get it all the way, so let's get a pair of pliers on it. Well, it's not too bad at prying stuff out then. So what's it like using a socket and nuts and bolts? Try some nuts and bolts with it then, guys. Right, and so I've got this 10mm socket here, a little stainless steel nut and bolt. There we go. Get it up tight-ish. Let's pop it into the MDL there, or MLD. Give it a go, see what we can do with it. Tightening him up. Yeah, I can get a fair amount of leverage on there, guys. That's nice and tight now. What about undoing it? Yep, tightening and loosening as well. And loosen. Yes, good. So it'll do a fairly decent job getting a nut and bolt off. Alright then, so it seems to have acquitted itself rather well here in the workshop today. I suppose what we better do is hand it over to Mrs. Rathbone and see what she can do with opening a bottle with it. Oh, Mrs. Rathbone!
Well, I've got the MDL Prybar from Fasttech. It's supposed to be a bottle opener. Let's give it a go. I stick it in my hand.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's going.
Yay! She's done it!
The marks, look.
Oh yeah.
The marks?
Yeah, I've got that.
No, I don't like that one.
Alright then, so she was able to open a bottle with it. However, she did find these edges here were cutting into her hand, and they are, you know, they're not sharpish sharp, but they are quite pointy and sharp. I dare say you could probably even open some packaging with this as well, you know, boxes or whatever. Yep. And you can drop it on the floor as well. Okay guys, so what do you think about the little MLD Carabiner Prybar screwdriver EDC tool then? Sorry about the noise in the background, that's my boiler working again, it's just doing the water up for us. Yes, not too bad. I mean, all the work we gave it, it hasn't managed to damage the tip at all. As you can see, it's still in good nick. There are a few little scratches and marks here, but that's not to be worried about, I don't think. It's quite a nice bit of kit. As I say, it's made from TC4 titanium. I think these little bits, these little plates here are stainless steel, and we have a little magnet retaining your screwdriver. I know it comes with a Phillips number 2, but you know, it will take any sort of screwdriver bit you wish to carry with you. I've got these ones here. They will all fit in there too. Let's take the original one out. Just pop one of those in. There you go. So it'll take any screwdriver you wish to carry around with you. Phillips, Posi, flat, Torx, whatever you use the most of, you can take around with you with it. Or as I say, if you carry them in a strip, then you know, you've got all the screwdriver bits you want, along with your little carabiner EDC tool here. So what do I think about the little MLD EDC tool then? Well, I like the design, that is for certain. Very nice design. It's made for some nice materials as well. It works quite well, we've seen that. Mrs. Rathbone did struggle a little bit trying to open a bottle with it, but then I don't think that's really its primary use, to be honest with you. But I mean, you could do it at a pinch by the looks of things. We got some screws in, pried some stuff out. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Are there any cons to it? Yeah, I think the only con is, you know, if you're trying to open a bottle with it, you're going to get this sharp corner here digging into your hand. Mrs. Rathbone discovered that one. But other than that, very nice design indeed. Alright then guys, please let me know what you think of this little tool in the comments below, if you like it or not. What do you think of the review? If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please consider subscribing. You can click a like, and you can also share it with your friends and on your social media too. You can also follow me on Instagram, there's Google+. If you wish to help out the channel, if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, if you wish to help out the channel, there's always my Instagram, my Patreon page. You can help me out there. Thanks to everyone who's helping me already with that one. Cheers guys. Okay then, an interesting little tool. So I purchased this myself from Fasttech. Not too bad at all. It does come in a different style as well, but I prefer this one here with just a little bit of Damascus going on there rather than covered in it, which I thought was a bit over the top, but you know, your tastes may vary. But not a bad little tool then guys, something nice and lightweight you can carry around, so you can have it on your belt loop, carry it off your pack. You can carry it in your EDC kit as well, just drop it in a pocket. Not too bad at all, not too heavy, not too large, and you can do quite a bit with it. Alright guys, well thanks for popping over here to Rathbone Manor and taking a look at this very interesting little tool with me, and I will undoubtedly catch you right back here again in the very near future then. Alright then guys,